The Kimray sizing program enables you to more easily make decisions on which valves to select based on specific conditions and parameters for your application. For this tutorial, we'll be using the gas sizing tab, but the process would be the same for liquid sizing as well. You can enter up to 4 conditions, and the labels at the top can be changed to name each one. In this example, we'll be using 3 conditions. Fill out the first 6 fields. You'll notice that the CF value of 0.75 is already filled in. For now, we'll leave it. Then after we select a valve, we'll go back and plug in the CF value of that valve to make sure it still works. Here are the conditions we'll use for this example. Notice there are 2 buttons, Calculate Flow Rate and Calculate CV. If you already have a valve and want to know the flow rate, fill in the CV value and click Calculate Flow Rate. In this example though, we are calculating the CV value, so we will fill in the flow rate and click the Calculate CV button. The results are these 3 CV values, one for each condition. You'll also notice it's now displaying how high and how low the upstream and downstream pressures can be before we reach critical flow. This will be helpful to you if you're trying to figure out what those limits are before going into critical flow. You can also include notes at the bottom and expand the box sizes if necessary. Now we're going to search for the correct valve. Make sure these boxes are checked so the calculator will use all 3 of these conditions in the search. Scrolling down, you'll notice extra information has appeared after we clicked Calculate CV. In this example, we're going to select a back pressure regulator and then add a minimum and maximum set point. Let's say you want to set the pressure as low as 15 psi and as high as 80 psi. Put those numbers in to display the valves that encompass that range. We will use 300 psi for our maximum working pressure. We recommend that the percentage open be between 20 and 80%. For more information on what this is, watch our video about CV. Now click Find Available Products. Since there are multiple results, we'll drill down a bit deeper. Open the subcategory selection and limit it to back pressure regulators. Then drop down the connection size and choose 3-inch. This narrowed down the results to 3 valves with differing connection types and trim sizes. In the results, you can scroll to the right to see what the CV is at each 10% increment of stem travel. This can help you decide which valve will best suit your needs. You can also click Draw Graph to see a graph of those data points. Let's select this option, a 3-inch 300 raised face with 2-inch equal percentage trim. The CF is 0.75, so that means we don't have to go back and change the original CF that we entered in the calculations. However, if it did need to be changed, we could click the CF value here and it would change in the calculator. Then scroll back up and click the Calculate CV button. This would allow us to see if that valve would still work for our conditions. Sometimes you may end up with no results. I've added a 4th condition with a very low flow rate compared to the others. Now we'll calculate the CV and check this box to include the new condition in our results. When we click Find Available Products, we get a message with 5 possible ways you could change your settings to see more results. Feel free to contact us with any questions, and thank you for using Kimray.com.